Welcome back. Our sponsors at the Community Action Organization of Western New York provide critical resources for the youth of our community, which becomes more important than ever when school lets out for the summer. Joining me now with more information on all of their programs are Ulysses and Destiny. Welcome, you two. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Let's start off by just talking about CAO and what the mission is.
CAO is a federally designated anti-poverty agency that started back in the 60s, and we're celebrating our 60th anniversary this year. We have been working with families and other initiatives to ensure that folks can get themselves out of poverty, and we want to reach towards self-sustainability. So we've been doing that for a long time. We have a history of helping the community, being present in the community, and ensuring that the community has programs that are meaningful, that also enrich the lives of our youth.
Nice. Alrighty. Let's talk about how you ensure your staff is trained for these programs.
We have trainings several times a year to ensure that our staff are equipped to make sure that they reach our children, they teach our children, they are trained in programming, they're trained in different functions of the job that has to do with tutoring, enrichment services, activities, and even emotional supports. So we have a very, very well-equipped staff to do what we do for our young people.
And you're expanding, right? You're currently hiring. Let's talk about how people can apply.
They can go right on to CAO and look for jobs that we have listed there. We are looking for counselors for the summertime. We are looking for additional program coordinators as well, so they can go right to CAO.
Tell us about some of the community centers you operate in.
We're currently at the Edward Saunders Community Center over on Bailey and the JFK. Both of those sites are actually where we hold our Say Yes summer program that we'll be having this year. And it'll go from July 7th to August 15th.
Okay. Let's talk about the youth and family services that you have to offer.
So we do a lot. So during the school year, we are in multiple different schools where we hold after-school activities, where we offer tutoring and different things of that sort. We also feed the children dinner, you know, so that we send them home with a full belly so they can go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, during the summertime, we do offer our summer program. And also during breaks, so like we just hosted a spring break camp at JFK. A lot of times our parents have to work, you know, so what are we going to do when the children are out? So we offer a multitude of things throughout the school year and the regular year.
And I'm glad you mentioned feeding them, because you also provide nutrition education, right? So our students are understanding about fueling their body and in healthy ways.
Yes, one of the things that we enjoy doing is teaching our children, you know, how to take care of themselves with the things that they have available. So part of our enrichment when we do tutoring and things like that is to teach them about the different food groups. It's also to let them know, you know, if this is what you have in your refrigerator, what can we do to spice that up, make it taste good and healthy at the same time. So we do offer different things like that.
Now you mentioned that the summer program that's happening in July, correct?
Yes.
Is enrollment currently open for that?
Yes, enrollment is open until June 6th. They can go right to sayyesbuffalo.org. Our sites are listed, the Edward Saunders and the JFK. They can go ahead and apply through there and they should get listed.
Let's talk about some of the activities that students will be able to participate in during that summer program.
So we are planning field trips. We will have field trips weekly. We have different themes such as like a superhero week and things like that. One of them is also cooking week. So we're going to teach the kids how to make things, not just using the stove, but healthy smoothies and different treats like that. Every week we're going to go somewhere different. We're currently looking at going to Toronto to go to the African Lion Safari. We're looking at the Maid of the Mist and different things like that. So it's definitely going to be a great time this summer.
Okay, nice. And I believe you have a Leadership Academy.
Yes, our Leadership Academy is offered for children ages, I believe, 11 to 13. It is held at the JFK. This year, we're talking about advocacy. So we want our children to learn how to be their own advocate and advocate for their community. We're going to go out, take them to, college tours and things like that. Let them know about that process and what it is they need to do. We're also going to teach them, you know, how to be an advocate in your community, you know, partnering up with different parts of our current organization and getting out there.
Now, are these programs, do they come at a cost?
No, they are absolutely free. That's the great part, right?
Yeah, that is the
especially
great
in this economy.
Yeah, I know that's right. Alrighty, where can our viewers go to learn more about your programs and register their kids?
Well, they can register for summer programming at sayyesbuffalo.org. They can register there, as well as CAOWNY.org for our Head Start programming, because we do start all the way from infantry all the way up to preschool age. So we want to make sure the parents know that we're enrolling for both our summer program and for our Head Start program.
Nice. Alrighty. Well, thank you two so much for coming in
Appreciate
and sharing
it.
more about
Thank
these
you.
programs. Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about all of the programs our sponsors at Community Action Organization have to offer your student, you can visit caowny.org or call the number right there on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.